Hi, this is Nick from TechWork. Just need to talk to you about something that we do that I don't think that many of our competitors do, at least not as much as they should, which is something we like to call account review meetings. Nothing amazingly new, but in our sector, believe it or not, IT and Telecoms Support companies don't really like leaving their offices, so we do, and we like going to see people every so often, keeping in touch with them. And all 5 of these companies had similar issues when we first started dealing with them. They were having issues with their suppliers in terms of their response times, their support. They had quite high maintenance technology, which meant that things were going wrong much more than they should, and they just weren't reliable enough, and that was impacting their staff, of course, because their staff weren't able to get on with the jobs that they were supposed to be doing. Staff would complain to the managers and the owners. That would create stress, and it's just a spiral, really. So one of the things that we found is that happens a lot. It's our sort of our quest, if you like, is to try and move people from higher maintenance setups with technology, whether it be IT, telecoms, internet, something that's causing them a lot of anxiety, stress, lost profit, lost time, to something that's really going to impact them, be transformative, make it so that it works and there's less requirement for their suppliers and support companies to get involved, but also when there is problems, or when there are problems, to provide what we call wow factor support. So just very quickly, these 5 companies we've had account reviews in the last couple of weeks include a manufacturing company in Tunbridge Wells. I personally dealt with these people for 20 plus years, doing their telecoms. 7 years ago, we took over their phone system when we formed TechWork, and then we also transformed their IT. Their IT provider was expensive, not that great. They hadn't got that great things to say about them, to be honest. So we moved everything to the cloud, installed new internet connections at both of their sites, both in Tunbridge Wells and further up north, where they have a manufacturing plant, and just moved everything to a much more cost-effective setup, which was lower maintenance with better service levels. So we went in to see them again a week or so ago with some more improvements. We've also dealt with their cybersecurity and are constantly keeping them in a good situation with regards to security. So the next one was a legal company. Again, dealt with them for over 10 years on their telecoms. We upgraded their phone system to allow them to work with Microsoft Teams for all of their telephony, not just their internal Microsoft Teams communication. They didn't really have a real relationship with the provider that we all used to work for, which we've now upgraded them from. So it was quite an easy sort of decision for them, because they wanted somebody that was going to respond to them more quickly and have a proper relationship with them. We've had several attempts with them for quoting for their IT. I think we're on attempt number 4 now. So we're hoping to get them in 2026 for IT. So they'll be like most of our other customers, where we deal with them for IT and telecoms. The third one is a manufacturing company in East Grinstead that I've dealt with for 20 plus years on the telecom side. I think this is the 3rd phone system that we're putting in for them that I've been involved in. We're upgrading their internet to a fibre connection, and they've never really been happy with their IT provider, so they're going to send us a list of all the stuff they need on IT, and we're going to give them a proper quote and give them some proper recommendations, and try and leverage them away from their company that they're dealing with, which they've never been happy with. We also went to see a company that was referred to us about a year ago. They're in the medical sector. Um, we've transformed their IT, to be completely honest, and their telecoms. The previous IT company treated them badly. They didn't fix things. Things just went unresolved. And they treated them like they were a pain in the backside, to be honest with you. So the upgrade in tech has meant now that they've had no critical issues that they've logged with us since the upgrade, which wasn't the case with their previous company. They were always having like quite major issues with their tech, and their telecoms support and their systems are now also much better. And the fifth company is also quite a large company in the medical sector, again that I've dealt with for 20 plus years. I think they're also on the third phone system that I've put in for them. We've transformed them completely from premises-based servers to cloud and Microsoft Azure and SharePoint. They've got 90 users across 4 sites. And because they're in the medical sector, like the previous company, you know, they can't put up with poor performing tech and slow response time. So all of those 5 companies we've seen again in the last 10 days or so doing account reviews. The account reviews are really useful because we get to see what's going on under the bonnet, make sure they're happy with everything, suggest new things that could be perhaps better for them or cheaper for them or better value for money or more secure. And of course we're constantly talking about the big thing, which is cyber security, which is frankly a massive problem for SMEs, small to medium sized enterprises. So if you're a business owner or manager and you're in charge of an organisation that's between 1 person and 250 people, somewhere in Kent or Sussex, we're the sort of company I think you should be speaking to talk about their tech, move you from a high maintenance setup to a low maintenance setup, better value, better systems, less things going wrong, more secure. That's it in a nutshell. So thank you very much for listening and have a great day.